What's up, Diesel family? I'm about to drop some truth that's gonna make half of you love me and the other half absolutely hate me. I've been both company driver and owner-operator, and what I discovered will shock you. See, everyone's asking the same question in 2025. Should I lease my own truck or stay company? But here's what nobody's telling you. The answer could literally make or break your entire trucking career. I've seen drivers go from broke company slaves to six-figure owner-operators, and I've watched owner-operators lose everything and crawl back to company jobs. Today, I'm breaking down the cold, hard truth about both paths, including some insider secrets that trucking companies don't want you to know. But first, if you're part of the Diesel family, smash that subscribe button. We're almost at 20K, and I've got some insane content coming your way. Let's start with company driving because this is where most of us began, including myself. And man, the industry has changed drastically since I started. In 2025, company drivers are making anywhere from $55,000 to $85,000 annually. That's up from just 5 years ago. But here's the catch nobody talks about. Companies are getting smarter. They're offering benefits that look incredible on paper, but there's always a hidden cost. I'm talking about those amazing health insurance plans that cost you $300 a month with a $5,000 deductible. When I was driving company, I thought I had it made. Steady paycheck, predictable schedule, they handled all the headaches. But then I started doing the math. $200 a week sounds great until you realize you're driving 2,800 miles to earn it. That's 42 cents per mile before taxes. Meanwhile, that same company is charging their customers $250 per mile for your work. But here's what really opened my eyes. I found out my dispatcher was making more than me, and he'd never even been in a truck. That's when I knew something was seriously wrong with this picture. The biggest lie they tell you, we handle all the maintenance. Sure, they do. And with the cheapest parts possible done by the lowest bidder. I've seen company trucks that are death traps on wheels because corporate only cares about the bottom line. Look, I'm not here to trash company driving completely. In fact, there are some situations where it's actually the smart play. First, work-life balance. If you've got a family, kids in school, or you're just not ready to eat, sleep, and breathe trucking 24/7, company driving gives you boundaries. When you park that truck, you're done. No middle of the night calls about breakdowns, no stress about making truck payments. The benefits game has actually gotten better. Major carriers are offering retirement plans and paid vacation, and some even have tuition reimbursement programs. That's real money we're talking about. I knew a driver who calculated his total compensation package salary, benefits, paid time off, and it came out to $94,000 annually. Not bad for someone who punches a time clock. For new drivers, company training programs are getting serious. Some companies are investing $15,000 to $20,000 per trainee. That's a massive head start compared to going to private truck driving school. But here's where it gets interesting, and this is where I lost some of you company drivers. The real money is on the other side. And in 2025, the gap is getting wider. Owner-operators, the cowboys of trucking, the entrepreneurs, the ones who said, I'm not working for the man anymore. But holy crap, the learning curve is brutal. Let me break down what nobody tells you about owner-operator life. Your first year, you're going to lose money. I don't care what anyone says, unless you're incredibly lucky or incredibly smart, you're going to take some hits. Truck payment, 1-800 month insurance, 1-200 month fuel, 1-500 week minimum maintenance, 500 month average, but it's never average. That's $9,600 per month in fixed costs before you even turn the key. You need to gross $12,000, $15,000 monthly just to break even and pay yourself a basic salary. And breakdowns, when you're a company driver, it's an inconvenience. When you're an owner-operator, it's a financial catastrophe. I've seen owner-operators lose $3,000 in a single breakdown. lost revenue, repair costs, hotel stays. My first major breakdown as an owner-operator happened in the middle of nowhere, Montana. $4,200 repair bill, 3 days down, lost a high-paying load. I literally considered selling the truck and going back to company driving. The paperwork is insane. IFTA reports, quarterly taxes, maintenance logs, DOT compliance. You're not just a driver anymore. You're running a business. And if you screw up the business side, the IRS will destroy you. But here's the thing that changed everything for me. The freedom is real. When I say I make my own schedule, I mean it. Want to take 2 weeks off? Done. Want to run hard for 3 months straight? Your choice. Route selection is huge. Company drivers take whatever dispatch gives them. Owner-operators can choose profitable lanes, avoid dead zones, and build relationships with brokers who pay premium rates. Here's the number that'll blow your mind. A successful owner-operator in 2025 can net $80,000 to $120,000 annually. That's after all expenses. I know owner-operators clearing $150,000 plus working specialized freight. The tax advantages are incredible. Everything becomes a business expense: fuel, meals, truck accessories, even your phone bill. A good accountant can save you $10,000 to $15,000 annually in taxes. Last year, I netted $97,000 as an owner-operator. As a company driver, I would have made maybe $65,000 gross. That's a $32,000 difference, enough to buy a nice used car every year. Getting your own authority opens up even more opportunities. Direct customer relationships, contract rates, no more sharing profits with a carrier. But that's a whole other level of complexity. The trucking industry is in the middle of a massive shakeup. ELD mandates, insurance costs skyrocketing, fuel prices all over the place, and now the push toward electric trucks. Small trucking companies are going out of business at record rates, but the ones surviving, they're making more money than ever because there's less competition. New regulations are making it harder to be an owner-operator, but they're also forcing out the guys who were doing it wrong. If you can navigate the compliance maze, you're golden. Technology is changing everything. Load boards, fuel apps, route optimization. The tools available today make it easier to run a profitable operation if you know how to use them. Here's my controversial take. In 2025, the middle ground is disappearing. You're either going to be a well-paid company driver with great benefits, or you're going to be a highly successful owner-operator. The mediocre options are vanishing. So which path should you choose? Here's the truth. There's no universal right answer. Your financial situation, risk tolerance, family obligations, and business skills all matter. My advice: if you're new to trucking, start as a company driver. Learn the industry, build your skills, save money. If you're experienced and ready to take risks for bigger rewards, owner-operator life can be incredibly rewarding. What path are you on? Drop a comment below, team company driver or team owner-operator. And if this helped you make a decision, smash that like button and subscribe for more real trucking content. Next week, I'm breaking down the exact steps to transition from company driver to owner-operator without going broke. You don't want to miss that one. Keep the shiny side up, Diesel family.